Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl, an industrial design student at NUS. I'm year 3 this year, and I was very fortunate to have an internship with Meta last summer, yes, for about 2 months or so. So 2.5 months, yeah. So I first got to know Meta when I was at Gallery & Co at National Gallery. So I saw the pens because I think it was part of the uniform band. So I thought, oh, they were beautiful. So first I was being captured by the aesthetics, and then subsequently when I went up to, so I kind of like did some research, and then I found that, oh, that brand is called Meta Print. So I went to read up a bit more about them. So I was in like even greater awe and admiration for them, because for them it's not just it's not just about creating fashion apparel for the sake of fashion. It's about elevating the craft, and also at the same time ensuring sustainability, fair wage, and many other things. So, but I never really dared to like write in to ask for an internship. But when I found out that my friend was interning there, I felt super encouraged, and so like I also wrote in hoping to get an internship, which I very fortunately I did. So during my journey with Meta, I've learned several things. So the main projects I worked with during my internship was for F1, and also for the Chanel jacket that was for London pop-up, London I/O. So what I learned, my biggest takeaway is that from an industrial designer point of view, we usually design a product, an object, and then we kind of expect like the manufacturer, suppliers to kind of help us make the dream come true. But in Meta's shoes, it's a very two-way thing. So you kind of you don't just design for the customers, you design for the artisans who are going to produce your designs as well. So for example, like in F1, like I had what Ren taught me was that we have to design the blocks in such a way that it's also friendly, it's print friendly for the artisans as well, so that it makes their job a lot more easier. So when I heard that, that actually left a very great impression on me. And so I learned about like watching the other designers work. I was very impressed because like the pants were not just like the pockets of the pants, like I thought they were just pockets, but actually they are designed with the intention of like not wasting fabric. So instead of stitches, they kind of like fold and wrap in such a way that that they form pockets, and that's so cool, right? Yeah. And I also learned a lot about like designing to suit a language, so like adapting to Meta's language and understanding what they really stand for. Yeah. It's very, Meta has a very like warm and very at the same time edgy kind of aesthetics, which I really do appreciate. What I've learned about sustainability is that I found out that the reason, okay, I kind of always knew, but I'm kind of more convinced after I worked with Meta, like why each apparels was so expensive, because I could see like how much work was put into every single piece, and how fair wage is important to fair wage is important to the craftsmen. Craftsmen, like, yeah, they are the people that actually help to make the thing happen, and so even more the more we should respect them. And like, I feel like craft is really like being elevated when I was working in Meta. Like, yeah, I actually felt really honored to be part of this journey. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. I've learned a lot, like there's so much more that I've learned, but I can't recall at the moment. So yeah, that's a quick summary. Thank you.